It's November 2022. You're 24, broke, and one rent notice away from losing the apartment and yourself. Student loans, $47,000. Failed startup, $12,000. Credit card, maxed. Your options are shrinking fast. You're good with AI tools, which would matter if talent still paid rent. So far, it absolutely doesn't. Then you open OnlyFans stats. Top creators clear $200,000 a month while you count coins for dinner. Despaci. Then you find the Reddit thread. Someone built a fake AI persona, made $40,000, then vanished completely. You read the thread 3 times, then start opening tabs like you're already inside the scheme. Pull. You tell yourself you're just researching, curious. Any designer would be curious. That's all this is. Oh, at 7 a.m., the rent notice hits the floor. By 7:05, you're at the laptop, turning panic into a plan. You justify it fast. No violence, no guns, no touching, just pixels, money, and one more lie online. The excuses come easy because desperation is doing half the talking. The other half sounds like ambition. You generate the first test image. A woman, fictional and flawless. She doesn't exist yet. You'll fix that. She looks real enough to ruin someone. Midjourney is terrifyingly good now. You save the file anyway. You name her Mia, 23, fitness influencer, mixed heritage, Austin. Built to feel specific fast. You work until 4 a.m. When sleep finally comes, you dream about debt, not her. Not yet anyway. Morning light hits the screens. Mia is still there. So is the rent. One of those problems now has an answer. You click back into the project before brushing your teeth. That's the first real commitment, and you know it. 3 weeks of research. You barely leave the apartment. You're building the map before you start driving. OnlyFans. TOS, paragraph by paragraph. They verify the account owner is a real adult, not the content itself. You read that clause 4 times. Screenshot it. Save it in a folder labeled Legal Cover. Smart, cold. Subscriptions, tips, custom requests. 3 revenue streams. You stop thinking like a designer now. Mia gets a backstory. Phoenix childhood. Nutrition degree. Austin reset. Details are what make people believe. You give her opinions, habits, favorite shows. Even a dead grandmother she still misses. Small details convert. You test consistency. 40 angles, same face, same smile, same jawline. Mia holds together under pressure. Laura training takes 11 days. Hundreds of rejected generations hit the trash. Perfection takes repetition. Day 12, the breakthrough lands. Every generation looks like her. Unmistakably, consistently Mia. Finally, Instagram, TikTok, Reddit. You aren't building an audience here. You're building alibis at scale. You seed throwback posts, fake vacation memories, a rescue dog, and years of life she never actually lived. The voice actress costs $200. She signs the NDA, asks no questions, and mails back something human. The first voice note feels warm, casual, familiar. You feel something strange hearing your own lie breathe. 800 Instagram followers by launch week. Fake momentum still works if strangers believe it. Launch day arrives. OnlyFans account verified. Profile live. You created a person. Now you have to run her. She feels real now. Not just to subscribers, to you. That's what makes pressing publish feel dangerous. Launch week. You check subscriber count every 20 minutes. 0, 0, 0. Then 1, then 3, then 9. End of week 1. $340. Enough for groceries, enough to prove the concept works, enough to keep going. You study what converts, which images get tips, which captions hit nerves, which lies keep paying. Once you map it, the trap is obvious. Free peek, subscription, custom DMs, tips, desire climbs. Month 2, $800, 40 images that week, scheduled precisely. Mia never sleeps, and neither do you. You write every DM yourself. Warmth, flirtation, slight vulnerability, counterfeit intimacy now. Month 2 ends at $1,500. Month 3 hits $3,200. The curve isn't linear anymore. It accelerates. Wild, 14-hour days now. Generating, editing, scheduling, DMing. The lie is personal. The labor isn't. A subscriber tips $50 with one note. You make me feel less alone, Mia. You read it twice and keep going. You answer as Mia. That means so much. You're not alone, I promise. Then you stare at the wall a while. Month 4, the DMs are drowning you. 40 open conversations. You need help, and that's dangerous. You hire Marcus, then write a 27-page SOP on how Mia speaks, sells, dodges, and never slips. Month 5, you launch Zara. Dark hair, coastal vibe, fashion forward, built for a different audience. Month 6, revenue hits $18,000. You pay off the credit card in one transaction. Your hands shake. New apartment, better neighborhood, 6 monitors, payroll, calendars, SOPs. This is a company now. For the first time in years, you feel control over money, time, and your life. That's the danger. Month 7, you start actually reading the DMs, not to manage them, just to see who's paying you. Derek from Ohio, 34, messages Mia every day, calls her his online girlfriend, and he means it. Derek sends $200 tips just because. Wanted you to have a good week, Mia. Real money, real feeling. Raymond is 63, widowed, sleeping to Mia's voice notes because silence in his house has become unbearable. Raymond pays $14.99 a month. He's written Mia more words than he's said aloud since his wife died. Then a teenage-looking username. You check the verification. 18, legal, barely. You close the tab fast. A woman subscribes for body confidence inspiration. Real woman, fake source, and no clean defense for that. Yeah, story. You approved vulnerability mirroring last week. Subscriber shares pain. Mia shares pain back. High conversion. You built a machine optimized to exploit loneliness. You never use those words while building it. The subscribers are lonely. That's the product. Not photos, not content. Loneliness, bottled and sold back. You tell yourself, at least Mia makes them feel good. At least someone's listening. Thin argument, you know it. Raymond writes, you've helped more than you know, Mia. He's right. Just not in the way he thinks. Success gets louder, but your social life gets smaller. You can't tell anyone what you actually do. Your success story has no audience. Can't post it, toast it, or tell it. It just sits there with you. You open a new SOP titled Subscriber Emotional Management, half policy, half confession, and you feel both. You save the draft anyway. Tomorrow you'll send it or kill it. Tuesday morning arrives before you decide. Tuesday morning, normal queue, normal coffee, normal dashboard. Then a Reddit notification wrecks the rhythm. What? Thread title. Is Mia from OnlyFans actually AI? Reverse image search came back weird. Upvotes rising. The poster ran Mia through an AI detector. Result, 94% probability AI generated. Screenshot included. You have maybe 3 hours before this goes wide. You've never moved faster, and you know exactly why. Strategy 1. Flood the internet with authentic-looking content fast enough to muddy the story. Generate now. Strategy 2. Emergency live video. Fiverr voice actress. Filters, angles, urgency. Good enough beats perfect. The thread stalls. Consensus fractures. Crisis contained barely. You spend $600 buying time. Then you build a crisis protocol. Response times, escalation tiers, emergency contacts, the whole thing. Creation was phase 1. Now the job is maintaining the lie under pressure. Different skill, same fraud. Brand monitoring service, $89 a month. Every Maya mention across platforms. Paranoia is now operational overhead. Late 2023. Sarah Chen follows all 4 personas inside 1 hour. That's not coincidence. That's intent. She DMs Mia about creator wellness. The questions are too precise, too patterned, too investigative. Chen's first AI OnlyFans piece goes viral. Mia escapes it, but refunds spike and Marcus spots the weakness. After the article, Marcus messages off-channel, $15,000, 48 hours, or Chen gets everything else. You pay, patch the hole, replace him, and spend the next week rereading old DMs like evidence. Then you reopen the scheduler anyway. That's the choice, and it's why the final leak lands later. Months later, the chatter you thought was handled contacts a publication with screenshots, SOPs, and persona files. They're easy to be. Tuesday, 8:47 a.m. You're making coffee when the monitoring service fires 11 alerts in 30 seconds. The headline names the AI OnlyFans empire. Paragraph 3 names you, public, searchable, permanent. By noon, the personas are on Twitter. By 2 p.m., you're trending as fraud, punchline, and warning. At 3:22 p.m., OnlyFans terminates all 4 accounts at once. 22 months gone in one batch process. Stripe freezes $34,000 within the hour. Fraud review triggered. The money is still yours, just nowhere you can reach. By evening, LinkedIn screenshots hit 40,000 shares. Digital marketing agency becomes the joke line. Your phone reaches 340 unread messages. Family, clients, old contacts, everyone who Googled your name. You check Mia's final subscriber list. Derek, Raymond, K_bodyconf. The people you lied to are watching. You sit in the studio, 4 portraits still on the wall, 4 faces that never existed, 1 disaster that does. You don't take them down. Not that night. You just sit there with the faces and what's left of your story. 6 months later, no criminal charges. Civil suits instead. Derek is plaintiff 1, with 8 months of DMs. Stripe releases part of the money. Legal fees absorb it immediately. Revenue now funds the consequences. Your name stays searchable. Fraud, AI OnlyFans, exposed. 3 news pages, first screen, permanent record. You still can't answer whether the damage came from deception or attachment. Probably both. That matters. The cursor blinks in an empty document. You built something, burned it down, and still lack an ending.